War blank eagle. Yes, I do not want to swear right away in one of these videos. I'm not sure how YouTube would react to that sort of thing, but today we are going back and using the Auburn Tigers, and for one very nostalgic reason. Back when we first started this channel, it was about Madden Ultimate Team, believe it or not, in Madden 24. And one of my favorite playbooks in that game was the Denver Broncos because they had a formation called gun box. Same formation that Auburn has. And now in our online dynasty, I do use Washington State, which has gun box, but it's a very stripped down version of it. Auburn's is almost exactly like the Denver Broncos were in Madden 24, including one of my favorite plays of all time, deep fork. We'll get to that in just a second. First, we're going to go over the depth chart, how we're going to set up the Auburn Tigers. Will head into practice mode, mainly focus on that gun box formation. There are a lot of other fun things in the Auburn playbook, but this entire game, we're just going to be in gun box. I just wanted to see, is it as good as I remember it being? If you're really super curious about how it used to work, you could go back. The videos are still up on the channel of us doing a series. It was called the Mutt Gauntlet. This was before Gauntlet was a thing in Ultimate Team, where we would use just a straight theme team of different NFL teams and go through an entire season, try to win a Super Bowl with them, different challenges, different punishments, the whole different type of stuff. But we did a season for the Denver Broncos, and gosh, I love this formation so much. I was so happy when I saw Auburn has it like almost exactly how I remember it. So at quarterback, we are going to keep Deuce Knight. Now this guy, he's 87 speed. He's a big man, 6'4", 217, but I don't know if I trust him throwing the ball. Like, spoiler alert for some things that may come up in the game here. His accuracies aren't the best. He's a little bit all over the place, but he's a big man. Get out, make some plays with his legs, do a few different fun things. I'm actually not sure where he transferred to. I'm actually going to look it up right now because I know they've got Byron Brown, the USF quarterback, along with their coach Golesh coming in. It looks like Deuce Knight transferred to Ole Miss, so he'll be sitting behind Chambliss for a season and then taking over after that. Interesting, interesting. Okay. Anyway, that's enough about Deuce Knight. Halfback wise, Jeremiah Cobb. This is where the fun begins of this offense. This guy's awesome. 87 overall, 92 speed, sidestep shifty, super fun halfback to use. Wide receiver room loaded at Auburn. We're not changing a thing here. Cam Coleman, I'm fairly confident transferred to Texas, which is unfortunate. Eric Singleton Jr. here. A ton of great abilities on these top two. Then you do have another 91 speed here. You have a 92 with Bryce Kane if you want to put him in just to get that +1 speed, but I'd rather have the 83 overall, so we go ahead and keep Simmons in this spot. And a mistake we make, and I'm wondering how it even happened, is Horatio Fields ends up on the field for us. Is he one of the slot wide receivers or something? Because I would rather him have not been on the field, and if I was really paying attention, I think this offense would work a lot better with more speed on there. So if we had somebody like Simmons, I'm pretty sure Fields was out there, and I think we actually he made some big plays for us. So maybe we do want Fields out there. What do I know? Now at tight end, we do not want 80 overall, 70 speed, platinum second level. So if you do want to run the ball a lot with Auburn, you can go ahead and keep this guy in there. We're not going to be running the ball a lot. We want Hollis Davidson III with his 50-50. Now, granted, in gun box, your tight end doesn't even play at all. But if you're using some of the other formations, I think I would like Hollis Davidson III in there. Now, at defense, not much changes here either. Auburn's pretty set up nicely. At corner, we are going to throw Rayshawn Pleasant as our corner one. Get that ball hawk blanket coverage 92 speed. We're going to keep Kayan Lee as our cornerback two. So those will be our two outside corners, blanket coverage and jammer. Then in the slot, we are going to have Jay Crawford with his silver robber. Robber's one of those abilities, if you have the chance, put it on your field somewhere. We are sacrificing a little bit of speed by leaving these guys out there, but it's going from 92 to 93 or 94. I don't think it's that big of a deal. At free safety, speaking of speed, let's go ahead and throw Tay Seymour up here. 5'11", 94 speed at free safety. And then at strong safety, we are just going to flip these two. We're going to put Eric Winters at strong safety because Caleb Harris, 90 speed, more than enough to play strong safety, but blow up hammer aftershock. Going to come down and be a sub linebacker for us. So then at specialist, we are changing our rush right end. We're taking him out. We're going to put Xavier Adkins in here. And I will tell you right now, this Auburn defensive line is unbelievable. Like, these guys play so far above their overall, and it's not like they're low overall. You know, you got 87 at a rush end, 93 actual overall. Keldrick Falk, workhorse hammer, inside disruptor, platinum pocket disruptor on one edge. Then you put Atkins on the other. you're looking pretty dang nice. Now, the rush D tackles, you really don't have too many options, too many abilities you can throw in here. You do have one inside disruptor with Malik Autry. We just kind of leave that as is. We're kind of okay with what we got. Then at sub linebackers, this is where that Harris is going to go, and this is where Anthony is going to go. 91 speed, 5'11", free safety. So those are going to be our sub linebackers. Then at slot corner, that is going to be our silver robber right down here, Jay Crawford. So that is how we are going to set up the Auburn Tigers. Let's head into practice mode and take a look at their gun box formation. We'll take a quick look through what else Auburn has. We do have some pistol with you off, wing slot, doubles. You got 4 formations of pistol. You got a single back Y off trio. You got a little bit of a wildcat for you real sickos out there. In shotgun though, we got some split wing slots, 1-2 tight end set, 1-2 halfback set. Other than that, pretty standard. A lot of trips, which you see in a lot of different playbooks, wing trips, weak Y off trips, Y trips, trips tight end offset, which is very good formation. And you do have a regular old gun bunch, which is a nice one to have too. I don't love the gun bunch as much as like bunch strong offset, but still a very good, a very solid formation to have if you're going through the different formations like you probably should if you're using a team, but that is not what we do. We instead stay solely in. They got some more trips over here as well. Gun box. Now, a big thing to note about this is right when you come here, the package at the bottom, it says tight end slot. We do not want that because we are trying to push this ball downfield out of this formation. So we are going to change our package just to be on packages. Now, when it comes to the pass play out of here, the one we're going to call by far the most, deep fork. Now, Madden 24, this play was a bomb machine. It was RB would get wide open so dang much. You have kind of a flood going over on the right-hand side. We're actually going to back this ball up just a little bit so we can, because it's a very deep corner route, which is actually why it works so well that we don't need a clear out underneath so much because of how deep he is running. Like hardly any blue or purple zones are going to run far back enough to stay on Singleton. So it's Simmons. Yeah, then Fields is on the outside. Oh, just because he's our wide receiver 4 probably. So he actually stays on the outside, which isn't the worst thing in the world because we're never really looking at B. He's just trying to get people down and out of the way. So we set it up like this. We put B on a streak. Depends on what we want to do with Coleman. If you're looking to bomb somebody who's in cover 3, you just throw him on a comeback or something like that. Then just keep a Texas route on your halfback. If we're coming out and they're in something like double mug, just block your halfback. The problem with it in this instance is we are just hoping Singleton or Simmons can win. You do have Coleman on that comeback over there too. But this is the basic setup of the play. It's either going to be, a comeback or not a comeback, a Texas route on your halfback or keep him blocking, then a comeback or a C route over on Coleman. Then we go ahead and just snap this. So they are going to be in some zone coverage and we can see right there. Is Deuce Knight going to make the throw? That's a whole different question, but we can see exactly right there that the outside zone looked like he was probably in light blue, like a cloud flat or soft squat, something like that. So he's following this for a while, but he stops right here and turns his hips. He's in a flat zone. Now this corner route is going so deep that he is going to get over the top of a flat zone unless they have it set on like 20 or 25 yards, which would be pretty insane if your opponent has zone drops like that. And of course, you could actually throw it to B in this instance, but I was just trying to show the flood route. Now the problem with us having Fields out there is how slow he is. A lot of times Singleton might just beat him to the spot, which is not what we want to have happen. So here it looks like they're in some man coverage. So you can keep that C route and just stem it up. Does a really good job of beating press man coverage. It'll just depend if the safety over the top is going to be helping out or not. Let's see on this one. He actually got jammed. But then even here, I'm messing with our freeform settings a little bit. So I tried it a little bit on that one. Didn't work out great. So single high safety, we're guessing with where he's lined up, this actually might be cover 1, so we're going to throw a little comeback over on Coleman. Either way, if it's cover 1 or cover 3, we want to have that comeback on Coleman, because that's going to open up the potential bomb to Simmons, or if it is cover 1, we have the option to throw that comeback. So we will see here. Looks like it is going to be some zone coverage, and right over there. Don't even need the clear out, don't need anything on that right side. It works as a beautiful little 2-man flood play. I'm so happy I found this play. Like, words cannot describe. I wasn't planning on doing Auburn for a video, but then when I was kind of just scrolling through teams thinking of who we could use, I saw Auburn had gun box and something just sparked in my mind. Like, remember 2 years ago, 2 years. When did this channel start? 2 years and 2 months ago. It was probably like 2 years to the day that we were using the Denver Broncos offense. And this play just flooded memories. like you would not believe. So we call this play a lot. The main thing is I wanted to see how good this play still was, because I'm in 24, it was just about unstoppable. It's still pretty good in college football 26. Elsewhere in this formation, though, you do just have a standard inside zone run. Always good to have one of those in your back pocket, especially with a halfback like Cobb. Now we also have these three plays. These two specifically I want to talk about: the RPO alert QB draw and the quad switch seam. So this QB RPO, I'm still not convinced if it's any good or not. I still honestly don't know. We can't hot route anybody. Our blocking on it is kind of meh, but when it works so well. Like when it works, it's unbelievable. When it doesn't, there's no middle ground with this play. Like you're so rarely gonna get like 5 yards. It's either you're gonna score or it's going to be a fumble and the other team's scooping it up and running it back on you. So here he comes right up the middle. See, we're kind of lucky that one wasn't a fumble. So it really depends on how your blocking looks on any given play. It looks like nobody's picking up that defensive tackle, and I hate QB RPOs that don't pick up the defensive tackles. It's just that right away kind of kills the chance of you running with your quarterback. 'Cause watch how fast this guy's going to come flying in here. We just never have a chance to actually run with our QB. Now, Cobb is just the best and it's going to make some things happen. This is on All-American, just by the way. Pursuit angles in this game stink. But when we're not picking up that D tackle, it just leaves us no chance. Now, here, when we're not picking up that edge, we have at least a shot. Not there, but sometimes we at least have a shot to take off with Knight. Now, again, when we're not picking up that D tackle, here he comes. We're just never going to be able to run that. So I kind of have a love-hate relationship with this play. But what makes it super fun to me is that we can then mix this in with this quad switch seam, because these line up obviously very differently than the regular box. You can tell from the play art where the halfback is. Now, on this quads switch seam play, we discover in the game that you can actually hot route your halfback on this. Now, I don't know why, but I just assumed you wouldn't be able to, but you certainly can. And it's just like a speed out. It's the slot wide receiver hot routes we can throw on our halfback coming out of the backfield here. So for whatever reason, throw him on a zig. He's going to run a zig 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage. You can throw him, a slant. You could do a drag. I'm curious to see how this drag actually runs, because he's going to be going like behind the offensive line here. Oh, no. I mean, that actually works pretty. I'm telling you. So we do this once in the game, and I fell in love with it immediately. I really think there's a lot of potential for this to be nasty. Like, say we throw Singleton on a streak and then, like, Cobb on a streak. I feel like Cobb's got to get open on this pretty often, just right there. Again, not the best ball by night, but because we have already 2 vertical threats right in that spot, that any sort of zone coverage, I don't think would be able to guard this. This looks like man, so it probably will be able to guard it. But, oh, I hit the wrong button. I meant to throw that to Y. But still, I think this is kind of proving that point. So if we go double streak here. Yeah, see, man coverage kind of gives it some trouble. RB was open on that crosser, but I'm really just looking. So now it looks like man again. How does a slant work? Works fine. And then A actually just wins on that streak anyway. I'm not gonna fully figure out what the best options for this are right now, but I'm loving this idea. Or throwing them on a drag, a slant. What else? Maybe even a speed out, like a stemmed up speed. We can't stem it up though. That's interesting. We can put them on routes, but we can't. Oh yeah, we can stem. We can. I mean, geez. I mean, there's a lot of fun potential to be had with something like this. Again, this looks like man, so we're gonna. A actually cooked him again on that, but good job by Simmons. Put him on a corner route, stem it above that comeback. Then we have, and then like a streak on A. Interesting. We could have still gone to A. There's potential with that. There's 100% potential with that. I'd have to mess around with it a little bit more, but just being able to have that RPO and then have that where we can actually hot route Y is a disgusting one too. Some other decent enough pass plays in here: the slot trail, FL drive, you have halfback screen. You can mix in there, but it's going to be a lot of inside zone. It's going to be a lot of deep fork. It's going to be a little bit of these different quads formations. And that's all we really need with this Auburn offense. We just run the gun box formation, do snipe, maybe sails a couple, gets us into a little bit of trouble, but overall, I I love this offense. This was a great time. It's even might be one we switch to eventually for the online dynasty. Once we wrap up season 5 here, I'll put a link somewhere up on the screen here. We're got 4 or 5 games left in season 5 at this point. And come season 6, I'm not going to stay in the same playbook for more than a season. We're in Washington State right now, which has gun box. I already said this part, which has gun box, but not all the plays that Auburn has. But once we get around and look at this playbook some more, this is definitely going to be in contention for us. Having the trips, having the bunch, a lot of different variations of trips, and having that gun box formation, I think a lot of potential for this Auburn offense. So that is going to do it for our little preview here. Let's go ahead and just take it to our game. Auburn taking on the Oregon Ducks. War Eagle, let's see who the Auburn Tigers are going to be welcoming down to Alabama here. It's going to be the Oregon Ducks, another tier 2 team. We'll just search any tier, see who we get. Oregon's not one we see a whole heck of a lot. Obviously, we are going to be a little outmatched team-wise, but we will see how we can do with these Tigers. He's in the Heisman Division with 5 national titles. Might have quite a game on our hands. Let's go, Auburn. Starting off on offense, we'll get right to our gun box formation, change our package to be just kind of standard. Rather have a wide receiver out there, and let's just go right to it. Let's go right to our deep fork play. See how it's going to work for us. And he's in, I mean, he's got single high safety, so it might be cover 3, might be cover 1. I think either way, we're probably going to be looking for A on this if we have the time. We do. Not quite the 3-man rush of the Ducks gets on in there. It was cover 3. We were 100% going to have that A route. It's going to be the main thing we're looking at pretty much all the time, but unfortunately that time just didn't quite get the room to throw it. Didn't quite get the space for Deuce Knight to make some things shake back there. But we will be able to run out of this formation here too. Take a nice easy gain of 9 for us. Staying in that cover 3 lock, huh? Now he's got 2 high safety. I'm going to try this FL drive. I like the looks of that wheel route on Cobb. Simmons, I think we'll just throw him on like a regular drag. And really just looking to try to get this first down if we can. Get it out to B. Unbelievable. I was going to say unbelievable ball by Deuce Knight. But we ran into each other and it got knocked out. Pretty unfortunate. So 4th and 1. Let's just go right back to it. He might be sending blitz this time, so we're going to go ahead and block Cobb. We're going to set everything else up kind of the same. We should have everybody picked up here. And really, Fields, Singleton, those are mainly going to be our 2 reads coming off the right side here. Let's leave this down and go get it with Fields. Go click on and secure catch that with Fields. Go get him, big fella. There you go, Deuce Knight. We'll take that first down, Tigers. Definitely a lucky break for the boys there. It looks like he is going out to watch. I'm going to throw a fake out route out here. Going out to watch that flood route we're trying to get going over on that right-hand side. Oh, go Cobb. And juke out Cobb. Dude, this Cobb, Jeremiah Cobb is unbelievable. He is so freaking good. 2nd and 1 at the 25. God, we got so lucky on that last one. I'm going to try it again. I'm going to keep trying it. Yeah, it hasn't gone. Oh, he's going to try press. Let's stem this C route up. Hopefully that's just going to run right on by him. It is not, but we should have A on this. Click on, secure catch. Deuce Knight, you are unbelievable. Getting hit as he throws, drops it in the perfect bucket right over. That was cover 4 drop again, right over his noggin, right in for the touch. I don't know how Deuce Knight pulled that one off. I don't know how we got the 4th down, but I ain't going to complain about it. Tigers in for the touchdown. Yeah, and he is certainly due to get away with a few things, so I can't really complain too much if he tries some stuff that it ends up working out for him. If he just throws up some passes and just gets a little lucky, that's all going to be part of the game after what we had happen for us there. But we get after old Dante Moore. Should be one of the best quarterbacks in 27 as well, with him coming back, saying, who else was I thinking of? Arch Manning, of course. There's going to be some really, really good quarterbacks in the game next year. Interested to see what all the overalls and everything end up being, but there's going to be some studs. That much is for sure. I'm going to go with a shaded down cover 6 here. I'm going to stay right on the seams and then go get a big hit. I can't help myself going for hit sticks. I can't. It's a serious, serious problem because he just got us twice with the pretty much the same broken tackle there. And I was powerless to stop it. Switch to the mid-read to go watch that because he's just going all go and then essentially going all go and trying to check him down with that halfback going out there too. But it almost ended up going right to us. That would have been fun. Going right back to it here. We're going to stay right down on here and hope our safeties can get over there in time. I should probably be in cover 4 if that's what he's going to be doing, because it's just been the same play like 4 times in a row. And that's what I'm going to do here. A little shaded down. Cover 4. Now he's in something different. He's going to have right over the middle there. Yep. Yep. Mixed it up, went into something different there. Caught us a little off guard. I guess we'll still shade down cover 3. It's going to be the same exact thing. I don't think I was going to get there in time. That's a nasty little play, that Y cross. But luckily, Xavier Adkins is in there to get to him anyway. You know what I should be doing? I should be playing match against this. Red Y slot. We can call kind of whatever match we want, honestly. I think the 2x2 stuff is mainly going to work pretty well. Let's go with the cover 6. Keep match. Get on... Oh, I couldn't get on Anthony there. I'm going to stay watching right here. And he's going to roll out and hit that throw. I should have just sent Crawford after him. See, but match was the right idea. I just totally freaked out and ran away. I just panicked and ran the complete wrong direction. I mean, a cover 2 match like a nickel sim should work okay too. But I liked what we saw out of cover 6, so let's just go ahead and call that again. And we want to get on, yeah, the 3-rec hook here. And he hasn't ran the ball once, so I don't think I really need to be super concerned about it. We just got to get our defensive line to eventually get in there. I'm liking what we're seeing out of that cover 6 against that spread formation he's been coming out in. Let me go ahead and do it again. I'm going to throw a spy on this D-tackle over here. You're going to have to stay on the halfback. Then go get him, D-tackle. Somebody go get him. Go get him. Go get him. 3-rec hook, stay on the halfback, nowhere to go. 3 sacks already on this drive. Auburn defense getting after Dante Moore, already getting beat up too. Things you just love to see. Things you just love to see. Let's keep the match again. Why the heck not? Drop another guy back. Do 3-man rush with contains. I thought about guessing pass. I probably should have. Stay over here. Got to stay on the deep one. If he wants to throw underneath there, he can. We just have to hope we can come in and get a tackle. Now we're going to switch it up. We're going to go to a Tampa 2. Yeah. Everything just kind of stay in stock on default because he had way too much wide open on that last one. I'm getting a flag on that. Deserved. We got away with so much on our first drive. I can't. As much as I'd love to complain. as much as I'd love to. I just don't think realistically I can after some of the things we got away with. So he went... Going a lot of different crossers, a lot of different things. Let's just stay in what we're doing here. We're going to go back to a Tampa 2. We're going to fly out here with Anthony. Oh, or the receiver's going to block both of us. And he's going to take that one in for a touchdown. I mean, I didn't hate what our defense was doing there for the most part. We got him to that fourth and long where he had to just chuck something up, kind of like what we did. But unfortunately, we got a penalty on ours. Oregon in for the touchdown, but I'm trusting this Auburn defense. So now comes the double mug. Let's see. Actually, I don't hate this as long as we can get away from his outside edge over there on the right side, which we did. Then we didn't hold a block for it. So a couple of things kind of working against us there. Let's see if he's going to stay in that. Yeah, he is. Are we going to be able to snap this quick enough? Probably not. Oh, yeah. See, now he goes. Chuck it up. Man, his defensive line is hollering at us here. Looked like some man coverage there, and we maybe could have gone with an A. I'm not sure. It was cover 3 match on that last one. Wouldn't surprise me to see kind of the same thing here. Like a comeback over on Coleman. And if it is, we're probably going to have to look for a halfback or maybe even Coleman on this. He's going to go back. Oh, he left RB, though. He left RB, though. Go on, Fields. Outrun them all, brother. That one wasn't a prayer. That one was Fields just getting wide open. Throw that comeback over there. Keep that deep third down. Find that deep post over the middle of the field. Touchdown, Auburn. That's how we answer back. War. Damn Eagle. He's staying in this spread. I'm going to stay in this cover 6. This has been doing pretty good for us here so far. Just fly in there and make our tackles on that good. The concern is definitely going to be if he's going to more of those RPOs, because I don't typically love match against the RPOs, but we'll see if that's something he's actually going to do consistently or not. We're going to throw some stunts. We're going to throw some contains. Stay on Harris. His halfback. Oh, he is going out eventually there. Those edges just go get more. He's got nothing for this cover 6 match as of right now. Just sending everybody downfield. Not going to work out great for you. Let's go back to it here. Again, we're going to let's throw a spy over here on this big boy. Just try to keep Dante Moore from being able to do too much against us here. 23. Oh, 23. Need you to just play a yard deeper, and we are golden on that, brother. And just to mix things up, and for no real reason, let's try cover 9. And still going to be utilizing the 3-rec hook, using the 3-rec hook. For me, that just makes the most... I understand what I have to do from that position more than any other one, so I like using the 3-rec hook. And take it from there. And we just got to follow this. We're right there, boys. We're all standing right there. Somebody just make a break on that ball for me, please. I'm going to try just kind of a default cover 3 match here. See how this one's going to go. He's going to try that run again. We're going to get there with Anthony. I did try to hit stick, but I got it off too late, which turned out to be a good thing. Because I'm pretty sure that tank that Oregon's got in the backfield is going to break the hit sticks, much like he did there. If he's going to keep that run going, probably. Let's actually get over on Harris. We're going to come down here. He's going to go play action this time. Cover 3 match kind of got him all bagged up, but he's able to find enough time to get it back to frickin' Whittington. And again, I got to stop. I have to stop. I don't know what I need to do. Somehow, like, electric shock myself to avoid going for hit sticks on this halfback. I cannot help it. Like, it's bad. It's bad. We're going to try Tampa 2 down here. I liked how it worked out for us there last time he was down in this area, so I don't hate the idea of it. It's kind of a red zone. Maybe keep some... I still like what our match has been doing, though. That's the thing. It's just when he's going to those comebacks and things, those can kind of get us in a bit of a pickle. But I'm going to go back to the cover 6 match here. He's going to go back to the run. Just fill up that gap a little bit there with Harris. We're not going to take any timeouts yet. No timeouts yet. We're going to go back to a Tampa 2. Just kind of mixing between match and drop zone. Just different things, trying to keep him concerned about different things. Not quite knowing what to expect here. And everybody just drops back so far. We can't even hit stick Sadiq. We can't hit stick anybody on this Oregon team. I have to stop trying. I have to stop trying. The spy out. We're going to go shaded down Tampa 2 this time, so we'll have the 5-yard hooks on everybody. I just switched over to that guy, and then he like lurched forward. I'm not sure what happened there, but we got in there, forced the incompletion. We could definitely go to some like 3-3-5 here too. I don't know if we've fully got the linebackers for it, but I don't hate the idea in this situation. We can go to Tampa 2 out of 3-3-5 and shade underneath. And I'm going to stay on Crawford here, actually. Okay. I was on Crawford, who is not somebody we trust in coverage for the most part, and that's exactly why. Touchdown for Oregon. I feel like we're really making them work. We're really getting some close calls on the defensive side of things. We just haven't quite had one go our way yet, but we still got 1:05. We still got 3 timeouts. We still got a gun box formation. Let's see if we can't get any more points here before half. Just going back to a 3-down set. A lot of times he has been in drop coverage here. We're just really hoping our boys up front can hold up. I mean, we had that streak. He was definitely playing some hard flats, but we'll just find the flood there to Singleton. Yeah, a little cover 2 hard flat. We'll just take the flood to Singleton, take our yards, get us up to the 50-yard line. Didn't even have to burn a timeout yet. See, now this looks like man, doesn't it? Coming up, pressed across the board. So we are going to... I was going to come out and actually run this ball, but I actually like it a little bit more against this. Let's just go with Cobb right over the middle. Totally fine. Just get rid of it there quickly. Take our gain of 8. Still 50 seconds. Still 3 timeouts. Still, we're not in a rush here. I believe it is his ball to start the second half. Could be wrong. Oh man, I wish somebody went after. That's why I should check my blocking. That's just on me. I got to check our blocking. Make sure we're picking up that edge. That boy is fast. He got in there in a hurry. So this looks like it could be a blitz here. I'm definitely concerned about that guy over on the left. So let's throw this comeback over here. And let's let it rock just kind of like this. It is indeed a blitz. We're going to have A wide open. Just be a good ball by Deuce Knight and hang on to it, Singleton. Perfect. Take your time out. I loved it. This play is so good. I'm so happy that this play is actually still working. I wasn't sure if it was going to. You know, it was a long time ago that we ran this. And to see it still be effective really just warms your heart. Really just warms the cockles of my heart, brings me back. So he's got that single high up there. I'm going to go to it again here. I might stem it down just a little bit. Stem down our A route. Throw an actual Texas on Y. And let's go ahead and rock. He's going to go try to watch that. Just throw it away. I think we could have gone to our halfback there. I mean, we definitely could have. And he's going over to try to watch that. He's going with that blitz. So let's try... I don't know what I want. What else I want to try out of here? Maybe this wide receiver cross. Could something like this work against match? Fields going across the field. Singleton kind of going beneath him there. Oh, we ran into our own guy. I think we actually had Singleton. I was just looking to take off with Deuce Knight there. It looked like we had a good room to run, then just ended up running right into our own man. Is he going to be in that man cover 3 here? If so, we have a chance to hit Singleton on this. They're all going to run right into each other. Deuce. Dropping a deuce right on our own heads there. They all ran into each other. That worked perfectly. Look at that duck thrown by Deuce Knight. We have our guy. That play worked to perfection, but we're going to have to try to settle for our 3 here. At least take a lead going into half. Kicks up, kicks good. We'll take our 3-point lead, but we were this freaking close, man. I love this for it. This is such a nostalgia trip for me. I'm having a great time. I am going to keep doing what we're doing here and running some cover 6 match. I think this has worked pretty well against this formation so far. Gonna switch right over here. Somebody go. I was going to help out on that halfback. Good defense there. Again, I feel like we're not far away from being able to get a full-on stop here and getting this ball back. Would buzz match work against this? I feel like it should. It should work okay, I would imagine. Okay, let's go ahead and flip this then. Oh boy, that just got us all. Our guys just didn't want to move there. I'm not sure what was happening on that one. We're gonna go, yeah, I'm gonna have it all going this way now. And get back on the halfback, and the boys all over. Boys all over him. 4th sack by this Auburn defensive line, getting way after Dante Moore, going back to that shuffle play. I mean, I kind of want to go back to match again. It's working so well against this defense, or against the offenses he's been coming out in. 3rd and 16. I was going to get a guess pass off, but I'm not sure I actually did. We're going to stay right here. I'm loving what we're seeing out of this cover 6 match right now. Loving what we're seeing. But for this, we're going to play sticks. We're going to guess pass. We're going to throw some contains up. We're going to throw a spy out there. We're switching to a cover 3. For no reason other than I want to. Please. Thank you. I was going to lose my mind. Our outside third there was just standing there doing nothing. Like, look at him there. He just had his back to the entire play. Then finally decided, oh, you know what? I should probably do something on this. Should I go help? Should I go help? Yeah, thank you, number 29. Thank you for turning around and knocking that ball out. Now, what we also have in here is a QB RPO, which I don't think is very good, but I'm going to try it right now and see how it works for us. Then we let him come after us and then dump it down to Cobb, and that actually worked beautifully. That worked perfectly. Get used to seeing that, Bears fans. Dylan Thieneman nowhere near the play, letting Cobb walk on in for the touchdown. Not saying that just because I'm salty, ended up on the Bears. Don't be ridiculous. Touchdown, Auburn. Oh, and the guy's a new glitch block apparently, where he's taking that. I guess that one's not. That's him just timing it up. I think I just have to change our timing up a little bit. I don't think that's really a glitch. I think that's just on me for being too formulaic on our extra points. He actually took that deep guy and brought him down and blocked that extra point. But either way, at least it's still a 2-score lead for us. Let's see if we can make a tackle on the kick return. Good work, boys. If he's still coming out in this, I'm going to keep coming out in what we're coming out in. Number 6, keep the match. Get on the 3 rec. It's that shuffle play here again. or a shuffle play here at least. So we're going to stay on the back. Send the spy after him here eventually. And go get him. And go get him. Cover 6. Doing an unbelievable... Look at Dante Moore, too, just by the way. Negative 15 throw on the run. Negative 13 power. 12 carry. 11 medium accuracy. 9 speed. The boys are humming and absolutely clobbering Dante Moore here already. Going back to the shuffle play. I honestly should pass commit when he does that. We're going to stay right on here. Send the spy. Please. Please. That cannot be on us. That cannot be on Auburn. Thank you. Illegal man downfield. Decline that. Make it a 3rd and 19. And he's still just doing it, huh? So if he shuffles, I'm going to try to pass commit really quick. He does not. That is definitely a play action, though. You can take that flat if you would like it. Come on, man. I don't know about that one. I don't know if that's worth hurrying up. I don't know if that one's worth hurrying up, but all right. And he's going to flip. Okay. Our flip actually worked that time. That is fantastic news. Now we'll see if that's just kind of going to be his new thing going forward here. If that's going to be what he keeps looking for. We're going to trust our speed on our secondary. We got pretty fast boys out there, so hopefully they can keep up with that kind of stuff. We could always just shade our coverage a certain type of way here too to turn match off. If we're really concerned he's starting to hit that kind of stuff a lot. He's going for it again for sure. We're back here with Anthony this time though. Come on. Come on, man. I understand we got lucky at the beginning of this game. That, I get it. But come on. We got to get that one. We played that perfectly. We saw that coming. Got back there with Anthony. And it just wasn't enough. Just never enough. We're going to go spies. He's on to a different play this time. We're going to stay on this. 29, please. Who is 29? Because he kind of got cooked on that a little bit. Oh, isn't that our pretty speedy safety? Seymour, our 94 speed safety? Got kind of ran by on that one. So let's go ahead. Guess pass. Everything else up the same here. Oh, I couldn't get on. Now we're on Anthony. Perfect. We got to just stay on this. He's got him deep. He cooked him that time. Get there, 14. Get there, 14. Pleasant. We made a point to put you in the game, Pleasant, and you get left in the dust. Maybe I should have turned match off that time, I guess, on that situation. But I was trusting our speed, and our secondary turns out a fatal flaw. A big mistake. But now we get to see the Auburn offense again. As long as we keep scoring, we're all good here. So let's do... Actually need to set. I actually like most of these. I am going to put our QBRPO in our audibles, but let's try to run the ball a little bit here with Falk, or he's going to come out in double mug. We can go deep fork. We're going to block you. Just set it up kind of like this. Then with a comeback over on that side. Looks like it is going to be... Oh. And then his user did a good job taking that away. And I'm telling you, this Oregon defensive line is nasty. They have been really getting after us here, almost as much as we've been getting after Oregon's quarterback. Almost, not quite. So he was in cover 3 match there and actually did a very good job. I'm surprised he's not staying in it. I mean, he might still be in cover 3 match, but A got wide open on that. Deuce, not the best ball. We're hoping to be able to catch that and run a little bit. But still, we will go ahead and take it. Got our yardage back, so now we got a 3rd and 10. I think we just go back to deep fork here. He's probably still in. He's still in that cover 3, we think. I don't really want to block Cobb. But if it's in mid-blitz, then we're screwed. So I feel like we kind of have to. Got it to him. Got it to him. Deuce. Deuce, that was a cover 3 match. We throw it, the zone drops back off of it. And Deuce Vaughn just chucks it over. Deuce, whatever his last name is, chucks it right over his head. Gosh, dang it, man. He's going to go for those bombs again, I would have to assume. I'm actually going to come out and cover 6, but shade everybody over the top. Oh, he's actually going to be running the ball here. Get there with Harris. Good, good, good. Deuce Knight, that's his name. It just came back to me. Deuce Knight. So we're going to shade. Okay, now we'll flip. And our slot corner doesn't want to go. Great. Good. Nope, that's fine. Oh, they break off tackles? Yeah, keep breaking tackles. This is all good. This is all great. Oh, shaded underneath cover 6. See, nope, he's going back to that deep play here again. And we're there. And we're there. Good switches, good everything. Take all of that away. 4th and inches now. See if our defense can answer right back. Hey, this Auburn defensive line, like, we're only sending 3 most of the time. And they are screaming. They are hollering at this poor man. He's going back to that spread wide slot. What do we want to go to here? Shaded down cover 3. But, like, actually with the hard flats, he might go to a run. Wouldn't be the worst idea, especially with that tank of a halfback he's got back there. But no, he is not. He's going to try to go deep. Just make a tackle, please, boys. Make a tackle, please, boys. Get on in there. Get that offense the ball back. Good work. Pleasant. Not fully making up for your bugaboo on that last one, but much better, and I appreciate it. Let's mix in some of these other gun box plays. Like, I like the looks of this one quite a bit. Maybe we even throw Simmons on just like an actual drag. He's been calling just a ton of match. Oh, this time it actually is mid-blitz, so we'll just take it. Oh my gosh, it is number 10 intercepted that. They will actually just take it to our drag there, but big boy D-tackle. And I think Deuce Knight was actually going to be throwing that one behind him a little bit there too anyway, so that actually kind of all worked out okay for us. Let's go. I'm going to actually stem Singleton. You down 1. He might still be in that cover 3 match. He is. He is back in that. Eventually, A's going to get open there. It's just, can we hit the throw? Eventually, we know A's going to get open there. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to call this same play. I'm going to throw X on a drag. Because if he's still in that same play, that should get pretty wide open over in the flats, assuming we have time to throw one over to those flats. Yes, sir. And then juke him out and fight for that first down, Coleman. Yes, sir. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. All right, so into the 4th quarter. I mean, we've come this far. Let's just stay in it. The whole point of me even using Auburn in the first place was because this was the same formation I used in Madden Ultimate Team in 2024. Shout out Denver Broncos, back when we first started this channel. A long time ago. I went back and actually looked to make sure I remembered what it was. And yeah, it was Denver Broncos, but man, were those bad videos. Looking back at them now, boy, were those rough. So the guy on the right's still going to come through on block, but doesn't matter that time because he wasn't even rushing. He was dropping back into coverage, and Corn on the cob, going to take it right up the gut. Caught him. I think that was one of those cover 3 blitzes again, but the edge actually dropping back into coverage. It was indeed beautiful stuff by the Tigers. Now we're just going to have to wait on this extra point so we can't time it up with that safety. Hopefully our kick's up. Hopefully our kick's going to be good here, and we can take ourselves a 2-score game. Just wait for him to kind of have to back up a little bit. Perfect. I mean, how does a cover 4 match go against this? I would think it'd be pretty good. Then we just have to stay on Harris to watch the halfback here again. But other than that, see, it's burning them again. At match coverage, it does not like those scissor routes that he keeps going to. So he's found that against our match. So I don't think we're going to be able to keep relying on match. As it served us well, but I think we're going to have to abandon the match plan here, the match experiment. But we're not going to abandon the gun box. It's just been working so dang good for us. I don't see how we had one errant throw by Deuce Knight kind of cost us. But other than that, I feel like this has really been working well for us. Let's just go ahead and keep this one a run. I mean, if our guys on the left can actually hold their block for a second there, he is loving cover 3 match blitzes out of this. So I think we're going to do that same setup we did last time, where we're actually going to send B on a drag, block our halfback, and see if we can't get that to B. Perfect. And then juke him out, and there goes Thieneman again. Oh no, that wasn't him. Dang it, I really wanted to clown on Thieneman for missing another tackle, but unfortunately, it's a different white guy here on the Oregon Ducks. No, he's staying in this formation. I'm going to keep doing. I like this setup a lot. I think this has been working really, really well against what he's been going to against us here. Oh, we had RB. We could have potentially even gone to B. See, that time now, he actually went to user that, and we could have had a deep shot to our RB. to our deep post, but we didn't have anything to keep that outside third down. So I think we're going to go back. We're going to try the bomb here again, actually, and hope. I'm actually not sure if this is going to work too well. Oh, he's actually just in mid blitz here. Get it to the comeback. Gosh, got to get it to comeback. He's actually been doing a pretty good job mixing up his defenses here too. Sometimes actually calling mid blitz, sometimes just kind of showing mid blitz. But in either way, our offensive line's kind of getting pretty cooked here. Let's see, what's this one going to be? If I had to guess, it would be a cover 3 match. Would be my guess. So I'm going to try this setup again, and I might even send Cobb out. Yeah. Pass lead that to the left, just barely. Good user by him to fly down there. First take away our deep shot, and then came down to that down to the halfback. Good ball by Deuce Knight though that time. Pass lead that one to the left, be able to click on and make that play. Keeping us alive here. At some point I do want to go back to the QB RPO. It's so dumb. It's so dumb to do. But I really want to see if this works again. Get it out to B, or to Y. The last time we had done that, it was, yeah, because it was Auburn when we did them for campus tour, and I tried that play like in the red zone, and it ended up being a fumble. The other team scooped and scored for a touchdown, so at least it wasn't that. Let's try a run here with Cobb, see if we can't pick up another good chunk. Gosh, that 44 coming off the edge is just relentless, man. That guy is just something else. So now we got a 3rd and 11. Let's go back to our deep fork. I think we're going to go, I mean, it's going to depend on what he's giving us here. So he's showing us mid blitz. If it's mid blitz, we should have Simmons over on the right. I'm going to snap this for the 2-minute warning. Not the smart thing to do, but it's what we're going to do. Get it to Fields. Fields! Guy's got magnets in his hands. Pass lead that one down. Use your big boy body and box him on out there. First down for the Auburn Tigers. Good work, boys. Now, do we think we could catch him off guard with something like a quad switch seam? The only play we've called with our halfback out to the side there has been that RPO. So if we can, and can I hot route Y? Oh my gosh, you can? What? What is like a Texas crosser slant? Oh my gosh, I had no idea you could hot route your halfback on this. That is hilarious. That actually is disgusting. That could be really, really good. So we come out in the QB RPO, but then we can hot route our halfback, put him on a quick little slant there. They're so convinced it's that RPO. It's the only thing we've shown them with our halfback on that side. And instead, it is a touchdown for the Auburn Tigers. Again, just wait for his user. How he's blocking the kicks, much more ethical than using that defensive lineman, which is just like a dumb glitch in the game. So I got no problem with how he's trying to block these kicks. Let's just not do match anymore on defense. But I can't believe we can hot route our halfback on that. So you guys are seeing, as I just discovered that. I haven't filmed the intro yet, so I'll talk about it in the intro. But my goodness, is that... That's fun. That's just good old-fashioned fun right there. Alright, so we're just going to go to some cover 4 drop here out of 2-3. Just really trying to make sure we don't get bombed here more than anything else. We're just going to stay on the halfback. Just going to stay on the halfback. Send somebody after him. Going to try right back over here. I thought the ref was one of our defenders, and I got excited. I'm going to be honest with you. I thought the ref was one of us. I was like, oh my gosh, we're intercepting that ball. Unfortunate. Let's go to cover 3 cloud. I'm nothing if not honest with you guys. Throw Anthony in a spy, and I'll just use her Harris here, actually. Switch up to Winters. Ooh, just didn't stay deep enough on old Mr. Sadiq. Again, just trying to make sure we're not giving up any bombs here. Maybe cover 4 drop is better, and then we just throw a spy on one of these guys. And then when he's flipping, it doesn't really make a difference. I'm going to go doggy style defense here, too, just in case he does want to be running the ball. Get back over here on Fegans, and go make that tackle. Okay. Yeah, I think I like the cover 4 drop by one of you. And doggy style our D tackle. I think I like that. Gosh, that would help if we could tackle. That route is pretty freaking nasty. Ooh, what did I just do? Yeah, let's go Tampa 2. You actually go on spy. Get over here. And this Auburn defensive line is filthy. Like, these guys are just been getting after him here. Now, down here, do we go back to... I feel like we go back to match down here. Because he can't bomb us, right? Like, let's put Anthony on something here. Then we just go back to cover 6. He can't bomb us, right? It was right up the seam. Is that who the hook would be guarding in that situation? I don't know. But we managed to give up another freaking touchdown. I mean, the guy's been mixing up his plays a ton. He went back. We saw that at the beginning of the game a lot. Totally left my mind. I hadn't been thinking about it at all. Then he hits us right back with it. Now, can we get this onside kick? Please, Lord above. Get on Harris here. Good, 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 good. Our ball at the 45. Let's just make sure, yeah. I only really want to run this as long as somebody is picking up that number 44. That guy is a huge concern. The way he gets after us, it's like we just have to make sure we are guarding that man. Well, now we got a 2nd and 3. Gosh, I'm tempted to go back to this. One of these. Either the jailbreak screen or the quad switch seam. Or do we just go back to our play? Go back to deep fork. Got us this far. I can't abandon it now. Now, is this mid blitz? He just came in pressed, so it might be. I just don't have time to do anything else. We have A. We have A. Cover 3 match left it wide open, but unfortunately unable to get rid of it. Let's come out in the run, and maybe we'll audible to something else. I mean, this is cover 3 again, isn't it? He had single high up there. So let's actually go FL drive. We might just look for Cobb right away here. And then just make a man miss, cut it up, and pick up that first Cobb. Fight for me, brother. 4th and inches. 4th and inches. I mean, we gotta go. We gotta go. We have to. In this situation, I feel like it's a must. We'll come out inside zone, take a look at his defense, and decide from there, but we gotta go. I mean, this certainly looks like mid blitz. It sure has got the look of it. We're gonna go for it all here. It is mid blitz, and the stemmed up C route cooked him, and Deuce cooked us. Deuce. No, no shot, Deuce. That worked to perfection. That could not have worked any better for us. And Deuce sails it on us to potentially cost us the game here. That might be game there, Deuce. Unbelievable. Oh, that one hurts. That one does hurt. It does make, you know, we do end up losing, that's fine. But to lose like that's tough. Go knock it out. Oh, he's going to catch it. 2nd and inches, though, so clock's going to be running. Yeah, to lose like that's pretty brutal. Can't lie to you. If that is how we end up losing here. He got us back on that route, and he's bouncing off every hit stick. Oh, that is how we're going to lose. That is how we're going to lose. Deuce absolutely cooking us. Absolutely cooking us on a... Oh. I can't believe he even passed that ball. I can't believe he even passed that ball. We were all over him there. Deuce absolutely... I mean, that couldn't have been more wide open. That could not have been any more wide open. Unbelievable. I'm going to come out. I'm going to try some cover 1 here. I mean, he's got to go to a run at some point. You would think, but apparently not. He is going to run with Dante Moore, and he's going to fumble and it gets out of bounds. I mean, is that we got lucky on that first drive, but ever since then, I feel like luck has not been on our side in this one. Pretty rough stuff for us. Actually, yeah, let's get over here with Anthony. Go with the cover 3. Shout out to this guy for still passing the ball. I was going to say shout out to our guy for making play there, but he didn't. All right, let's try cover 3 hard flat. We have a hook over on the left there. I should have passed commit, but I forgot again. He's got his halfback. Honestly, let him score. All things considered, just let him score at that point. Look at... I just laugh every time I see the thing of Dante Moore. And at least, you know, that block extra point's not going to actually come back and mean anything. Man, I feel like we should have had some more stops on defense in this one. I do. Just to be honest. Heck of a game, though, against our Oregon opponent here. And we're going to be able to see our stats and everything, which is always fun. And we'll have one more shot here. Maybe, do we try running back? Maybe if it goes to Cobb, our halfback. But other than that, no, we'll obviously... Big boy 42. Good hands to even catch it, but we don't need you. Trying to make a play happen here. All right, well, let's try our deep fork here one last time. He's still going to be in this, huh? I mean, this has potential. He's using the middle third, which is smart. What if we try Singleton here? Then we got to go Singleton or Fields as long as we've got time. Knight's just not going to have the arm. Go get it, Singleton. Go get it, Singleton. Dang. GG's to our Oregon friend there. Jamond. J. It's got to be Jamond, capital J. We had it. We had it right there. I got to see. Maybe we can even see that highlight. I don't know. But let's check our stats first. I felt like it was a pretty solid offensive game for us. I mean, we had 9 yards per play. It was not our best defensive performance, but that kind of is what it is. Maybe we should have put Jackson Arnold in. I don't know. I like Deuce Knight, though. I wanted to see what he could do for us. Did sail that one, he sailed that one that was intercepted. Cost us on that 4th and inches with the guy wide open, so... Not the best performance we've seen out of Deuce Knight, but it won't be him at all. Auburn's not going to have this formation next year anyway, considering they've got Golesh and Brown from USF all coming in there. Running-wise, Cobb, 8 for 60. Very solid game from him when we gave it to him. He did have that one big run. Other than that, didn't really have a ton. Receiving-wise, Cobb, 5 for 42. Fields, we were able to hit him deep a couple of times on there. Singleton, 4 for 86. So all around, pretty solid performance there from the Auburn Tigers. Let's see if I can see that. I'd love to be able to see that 4th down that we didn't get. No, we can't. We can't. It was wide open, Deuce, you son of a bee. But 35 total points in the 4th quarter. Super fun back and forth game. And I do think this gun box offense of Auburn, very, very viable, especially mix it in with all the other good things. Auburn's just, in general, got a very fun playbook. This, I had to see for myself. It was still as good as I remembered. And we got, well, it should have been 38 points on the day, so I would say so. Thumbs up from this guy. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. I will see you guys next time. Until then, take it easy.